you don't have no pots, grow out of a cardboard box, okay? Yes, I'll be planting in boxes. These is thriving. I planted this in a whole cardboard box. These is thriving. All of these is not bell peppers. All of these is butternut squash. I have some corn right there in it. Also, I put some collards in there as well. And these is doing pretty good. If you ask me, they doing pretty good. They just need some strength. The leaves falling down on them, but yeah, it's so they can be warm at night. So really, I just wanted some sun to get on them though. See. There we go, right there. See. It's in the cardboard box. Check out that cantaloupe video where I grew out of a cardboard box. And you can find cardboard boxes everywhere. We have our container garden, and today we are transferring these cantaloupes into bigger boxes. I'm doing containers, I'm doing boxes, I'm doing cardboard boxes, I'm doing wood. This is just a little update. Now I did this, I didn't record me doing this, but the leaves just fell down from the tree because of it just rained real hard. So, and these leaves protect the plants, and they keep them warm and stuff like that. So I'm just leaving the leaves on there for now. This is something new that I'm doing as well. Oh, this is something new that I did. This is a slight little update, just in case I don't do a full video on it. There's some onions and radishes in there. That's tarragon. That's a tarragon herb that I foraged and that I dipped in some root hormone so let's see if that will come up. All of this is butternut squash. I started all of them from seed, and then I moved them into like a raised bed area. I moved them to a raised bed area. It was high winds and stuff last night and all of that, so it knocked down half of my stuff. But I did create me a little raised bed with some fresh soil down and stuff like that. And then I just transferred all of these butternut squash. Originally the butternut squash was in this box. This is nothing but soil. So I'm thinking about putting all this soil at the bottom. We're going to be putting our cantaloupes in these boxes. This is just a quick little update. Like I said, leaves been falling down, high winds, it rained and stuff. So these are how all of the these are all how the bell peppers are doing. So that's a little quick look at that. There's some other small bell peppers on the other side. I'm going to be doing updates probably like every 2 weeks. I'm going to do an update on the plants. This has been transplanted in here probably like maybe a week or so. So that last garden update I did, what is this? Is this a bell pepper? I don't know if this is a bell pepper plant, but I'm going to probably just stick it in there. I don't know if that's bell pepper or not. Well, let's just stick it in there just in case. If it grows, it grows. If that's something, then hey. So this is just a little small update. That's how the sage is doing. We only have one morning glory. I really like to call it rising glory. But we only have one so far. And it's a vine. So I'm going to have to like untangle it and vine it up. Because as you can see, it's some that's forming and ready, almost ready. But yeah, look at this. This can be a tea. I had already, not from this one, but from my previous gardens that I've had over the years. I've harvested morning glory, and I used it in the tea and all types of stuff. So I do have a video about that actually, explaining the benefits and stuff. Like, look at that. That is so pretty, y'all. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna add this in there. This is the garden update video. So that's how that's going. I need to untangle it. So stay tuned. In 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, it might be some more um, growing, but let's hope for the best with it. I just wanted to show y'all that real quick. What else did we plant? Those are the other butternut squash. Now these butternut squash was flowering and everything, but like I said, it rained. Let's make sure it ain't no bugs on it. But this is getting strong and stuff. This is probably getting ready. We probably have to transfer these. So that this is how the pomegranate is doing. I had to cut the leaves back on, and once you cut the leaves back, it starts growing. So this is how our pomegranate trees is doing that we transferred and stuff like that. They're doing pretty good. They're doing pretty good. They're gonna be growing their leaves back soon. So this ain't really this was some butternut squash that we transferred and stuff like that. It's just been getting overwatered. Has been getting overwatered. That's that problem right there. This right here is our loofahs. I'm probably gonna have to like sneak and put some other loofah seeds down there, but the soil is actually too moist. Like I said, I keep saying it rained and rained. These is our papayas. Our papayas is thriving. The papayas are thriving that we transferred. What's something else that we transferred? And I think that's it for now. Our marigolds are growing back. Remember that video that I harvested marigolds and added them to my pot to carry? That's growing back. The yarrow is growing back from when I cut it and harvested. Y'all check out that video. It's just the leaves is going crazy today, this week. So it's looking a little but these is for at night, because at night it gets real cold. So yeah, this is our kale. Something is eating at it. Something is eating at our kale. So this is our kale. It was thriving. These are how our collard greens are doing. That's yellow dot. This is Tom. So Tom ain't really like doing too good, but we're gonna be patient with that. Like I said, I'm trying to get the leaves from covering up the collard greens. You don't want to smash them now. So I'm gonna fix that little there. This is like the biggest one right here. Probably gonna have to transfer that later, like another day. Wait for it to grow a little bit more. And all of these are collards. All of those. So this is flat seeds. Flat seeds is growing pretty. It's growing pretty thick out of here. So we have another one to transfer these flat seeds. Probably need to transfer this kale out of this thing, but it seems as though it's growing. That's the beet leaves. Beet leaves is growing. That's forever gonna grow. What else? That's really it. These are tomato plants. We gotta wait until this grows a little bit more, then I'm gonna transfer all of the tomato plants, because I just threw them in there. Well, nothing threw. I had a paper towel, a napkin that had like a lot of tomato seeds on there, and I just put it in there and it just started growing. So we're gonna have to transfer that. This right here, that's why I'm like, this is my collards. I started my collards, but you know, the leaves and stuff, they're getting over them, and I need the sun to get on them, really. I need the sun to get on them. That's a papaya plant. Hey, baby. Our mullein is growing back. I don't even know if I did a mullein video yet, but I probably see, look, something is eating at my mullein, so I have to literally harvest this. So I actually might do a mullein video. I gotta do a mullein video, because that's actually growing and something is eating it, and I gotta hurry up and do a video. But this is my dandelion root.
Why is too many leaves, Mommy?
Huh?
Why is too many leaves?
Yeah, because it's the trees knocked all the leaves down because it's been raining all week. That's why it's leaves everywhere. Usually I'll sweep them up, but I'm gonna just leave them down this time. Rosemary and lemon trees that I propagated. They're not brown or nothing. They're still thriving up in here. See? They're still thriving. And one rosemary that I propagated, somebody asked me about it, but this rosemary I propagated from this one. See this big rosemary right here? This is the one that I propagated. This is the one that I propagated. All of these is the one I propagated. These is not really doing too good, but they will. Watch. And then all of those. So just stay tuned for that. I have to chop down some. All of these are apple trees. This is the pomegranate apple trees. So and I'm cooking some greens now. I just harvested those. I'm cooking some greens now, but I'm about to harvest some of these beet leaves to go inside of my greens. So it's a garden to table video today. We're gonna get all of these right at the roots. You can harvest the beet leaves small or big. You can but I love to let them get big. See? 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 Those right there though. And this is just one beet. These is a lot of beets in here. But this one right there is just one beet. And it came with all those leaves that you can eat. Literally. So what you can do is go get you a beet. See, look, it ain't even grown all the way yet. But I'm just using it for the leaves. It kind of popped up a little bit. I'm just using these beets for the leaves, not the actual beet. I don't care. Look, I really don't care for the actual beet. I like greens. I'm a greens type of person. I love sauteing me some greens. So this is perfect for me. And perfect for me to get minerals, and for Egypt to get minerals, for her to get her minerals, and for our family to get our minerals, for the people around us, for the community to get their minerals. So hey, I might even package these so everybody can get some beet leaves. Everybody can get, I don't know what plant this is. But yeah, I'm harvesting all of the beet leaves, and they're gonna grow back quick, like quick. This is some kale that's been eating. Something's eating my fucking kale, I swear. Yeah, sorry, excuse my language, but dang, get out of here. Cause I was like, I just came over here the other day, and these wasn't eating up like this. Fucking excuse my language. Oh my gosh, that just really pissed me off. Cause it's like, damn, I gotta watch out for these worms. Like, they be eating your stuff. You see how they ate all of my stuff? Ate all of my kale. Bro, now I gotta have my and I only see that one worm. I only seen that one worm eating our kale. Hell, get your ass out of here. Let me check this one. I need to get some neem. Excuse me. I'm about to literally like try to get these worms off of here. That means I gotta put my kale up. It's a damn me worm right there, because they was eating my microgreens. You sitting up here eating my stuff. Sorry, y'all. Like, dang, I care about our stuff so bad. Like, the animals and the bugs and stuff, they be trying to eat stuff, and it's like, you got stuff to eat. You eat other stuff. You eat the other leaves and stuff. This is what we can eat. Yeah. Maybe if I just cut it all down and maybe it'll grow all back. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about just cutting all of them and just letting it grow back because they energy on it and stuff. Same with this one. I'm like, okay, I know what I have to do. I'm gonna have to move these again. I'm about to move these again. Kale is doing real good, you know. Our kale is doing good, and then some. What I'm gonna do with this kale, I'm just gonna cut them all off and start over. I didn't even get to even harvest this kale yet. I haven't even like harvested kale yet. So I'm gonna just cut them off. These are pretty good at the top. Yeah, those is pretty good at the top. But the ones with these holes in it and stuff, these mother. My bad about my language, man. I know, like, I really don't even be cussing like that. But dang, this make you want to do it. Alright, so I had to chop down the kale. It's gonna grow back because once you cut the leaves, that's when it grows fast. This is my collards right here. They ain't really, they're just still little. Yeah, these are just still little, the little collards and stuff. But I do have collards over here that's growing a little bit bigger down here. And hopefully ain't nothing over here eating it. This is all just leaves and stuff. Let me put that back in there. Alright, my bad. Once they grow a little bit, because you see how thin they are. But once they grow a little bit thick, I'm going to take them out of these containers. But they're doing pretty good. All of these is collard greens. Even in that box right there, all of that's collard greens. Let's see what else we can harvest from the garden today. These tomatoes ain't came back yet. We already harvested some for these. That one got a little bit more to go. This is an update on the tomatoes and how they're doing. Remember all those tomatoes I harvested? This is one that's already ready. I know the quality is probably blurry. I don't know why it's doing that. But there you go. That's how the tomatoes are doing. Some right there. So we already harvested some. So I'm going to just slide this in with that. So that's that. That's how that's doing. These bell peppers is almost time. Almost time. It ain't got real big like the other bell peppers that I harvested. Check that video out if you haven't already. My bell pepper video. These marigolds is growing back. So actually I'm gonna cut these. I cut all of my marigolds and use them in my products. So these marigolds is growing back. I'm actually might cut them now because this one. What's this? Bergamot. This is bergamot. Hopefully that's bergamot and not no weeds that came in there. This one, I don't know which one this is. This one's probably some weeds now. This is supposed to be squash, but it ain't. This one, I don't know what this is, to be honest with you. I'm going to have to check that one. Yeah, I'm going to have to check that one. I don't know what that one is. Let's harvest the rest of these beets, though, from this side. Yeah, let's harvest that and hopefully no worms crawl up here, because I'm like, how is y'all even like crawling all the way up here? Because I moved it. I moved that kale because actually the kale was on the ground. That kale was on the ground, y'all. And I noticed that it was getting eaten, and then I noticed that it was getting eaten, and so I moved it up here with the beets. That is doing good. I'm gonna leave these leaves here to keep the plants warm. at night because it get cold at night. So I'm gonna just keep all the leaves on the ground. I could harvest some of these sweet potato leaves. This is how the sweet potato vine is doing. All the sweet potatoes are in here. You know, there's a whole lot right here, which really something's eating that. I swear. That's why you gotta check on y'all stuff every day. To be honest with you, I don't think I checked this yesterday. I don't think I was really in the garden yesterday because it was cold. I mean, it was windy. It was real windy yesterday, and I was like, I don't want to be out here. I do not want to be out here type. But I made sure the plants was getting that plants got watered. So I made sure the plants got watered. That's flowering down there. All right, let me see what else. This is our harvest for today. This really our beet leaves. That's our eggplants. We already harvested our eggplants already. Let me see. It might be some more peppers here that's dying. Some of this is dying, so this is going to seed. So I'll harvest that one because that one is. This will be planting some beans today. I have a bean root. And then I just have some of these beans right here that was harvested from another plant. And we're just gonna put this in a pot. Let's go gather the soil. So this right here, we're gonna use this soil right here. We're planting beans today. That's what we're doing. I'm gonna put some fresh soil on the top. I just got some of those butternut squash that was in here that was kind of like dying off and stuff like that from out of there, and I kind of put them over here so to see if they would thrive with the other butternut squash that's thriving. So that was this one, and that one was in that container, and you see those. Let's see how those are going to do. I don't know why this is leaning over like that. Yeah, let's put that back like that. And of course, you know how the leaves are. They're keeping them warm at night because it does get cold at night. That's that. All right, let's get some more soil. Y'all see this? And then I'm gonna do it back over there. So we're just going to go get us some soil. We just cover this. We're gonna utilize that soil that's already in there, and we're just gonna smooth it over. We utilize everything to our eyes. So if we see something in the trash, if we see something in somebody's compost, whatever it may be, wherever we go, we're gonna utilize it, and we're gonna transform it. All right, so I covered that with some soil. I'm gonna let y'all see. I just covered that up with some soil, and we're just going to just go in here lightly and put that little seed in there upward like that, and we're just gonna cover it. Now I do have beans growing, and we're gonna check on those beans to see how they are. I do have some beans growing. We're gonna check and see how they're doing. I'm gonna put this one in the middle. So we're just gonna dig a deep hole. Put this in there. Alright. We're gonna put that deep down in there. And we're gonna monitor it, see how it goes. So we got 3 beans right there. And I'm gonna put 3 beans right here. 2 and 3. Just gonna put it just like that. And I'm gonna put one right here because I said that I was gonna plant all of these beans. We're gonna plant all of the beans. Have it right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Probably put like one right there. Right there. Then the rest of them, I'm gonna just do a little small container. Oh, let's see how that goes. Let's see how that goes. Let me show y'all my other bean plant and see how that's doing. Y'all, I think something's eating it. But here it goes. These beans is ready. So that's actually ready to be harvested. So one is ready to be harvested. This is a few right here that's growing. Let's see what kind of beans they are. It's the red beans. Also have, so those is red beans. All of these I think is red beans. I did have some beans down here growing. See? Or are these berries? Oh, that's supposed to be berries. Those is beans over there. I don't know why they're not coming up. Maybe it needs some more sunlight. I don't know. That's why I had moved them. Because I thought they needed some more sunlight. So I had moved them. Those is grapes. Those is berries. Oh, beans is up here. Excuse me. Beans are up here. I don't know what's going on with these. Oh, wow. It seems as though it was trying to come up. It just needed some. Oh, these are black-eyed pea beans. Maybe they were too far down. Maybe they were too far down. I'm trying to dig and see how they're doing. Let's take them over here. I'm going to take these beans over here. I'm going to keep these. I'm going to put this in our harvest one. But I'm going to take that container over there and then put these beans in there. I'm going to put that in our harvest. But let's take these beans over here and see what's going on with them. I'm going to redo them. They probably was a little too far down. So that's one. Yeah, let's take these beans and redo them. Let me see how they're doing up in there. Maybe they was too far down. Let's see. So I'm just dump them out, see what's going on with them. Because I planted it. I'm like, I planted y'all. Maybe here's one that was coming up. So here's one that was probably a little bit too. What's this one? Alright, so I only seen one so far. I'm like, I planted a lot in there. Probably at least planted like 6. And that's just one. I don't know where the other beans went. So let's put these beans in there. I don't know. Maybe I put them too far down. Maybe something came and ate it. I don't know. Plucked it up and came and ate it. We don't know. So what we're gonna do is just redo them. Put some of these beans in there. I'm gonna just lightly do it at the top, just a little bit, not poking too many holes in it. I mean, not doing it too far down. Just slightly do that. Yeah, because I'm like, where did the other beans go that I planted? It ain't coming up. Maybe the rain washed them off because it rained hard. Maybe the rain did something to them. I'm not sure, but we're going to plant these. All right, so it's 6 up in here. This is another one. Let's see how much is in here. See, this is another one right here. It was literally about to come up. It was about to come up, but let's check. Let's check what's in here. Let's check to see where's the other beans. Something came and ate it. The rain blew it away. I don't know. We will never know. Oh, here's one. It's about to sprout. That was about to sprout. So that's one. Found one. Let's see, where else? Let's see, put that in there. So one was about to sprout, probably way down there. That's why I was saying it probably, is this one? No. Yeah, it probably was too far down. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, because that was the only one. All right, so let's put this back in there like that so it can sprout back up. And then this one, I'm gonna still put that in there to see how that goes. Just a little bit. And let's see how that goes. Put one right there. Any more? No, I think that was it. So this is our bean video. All right, y'all seen the beans? We harvested one bean. Well, actually, yeah, it's a few. These are the red beans. It's a few of them in there. And in all actuality, I'm gonna just put these back in here. Is this how you keep getting beans and stuff? This is your seed. I'm gonna just do that. And I'm gonna put, now I can't even see what I'm doing. The beans that we just harvested, I'm putting them back in there. Those don't look like it's done anyway. Look at that. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it don't look like it's done cooking, but it was dried out. Now let's go do a, this is, I think, a part of a pepper plant that I was about to, what do you call that? Put it in root hormone and put it in something. So I think I have 2 of those to do. So I'm just going to really just put them somewhere. I'm trying to see where I can put these pepper plants. Oh, right where the peppers are. I'm gonna put the 2 pepper plants right here where our peppers are. Y'all see the peppers right here growing? These are our cayenne peppers. We use that for our fire honey tonics. We also use that for our fire cider. So this is a pepper plant, and this is a pepper plant. But this one, I think, is a cutting. These are the roots. So we have roots and we have a cutting. So we're gonna use our root hormone for this one. We're gonna use our root hormone for this one, and then we're going to actually make a hole in this. We're gonna make a hole in this. Look at our basil, and some basil in there growing. And we're gonna stick it right there. Just gonna put this right back over here, right in there, like that. So it's next to our other pepper. Then we're going to dip this one in some root hormone, this one in the root hormone, and then we're gonna go ahead and put this on the other side of it. The other side of it. I don't know why I don't want to let me dig a hole. We're just gonna stick it in there a little bit and see. Yeah. Alright, so let's dip it in the root hormone. Here we go. There, we dipped it in the root hormone. This is like a cutting. And we're just gonna stick it right there. See what it does. Let's see if it grows and let's see what it do. Alright, I'm gonna stick it right there. Right there. Alright, this really was just supposed to be our bean video, but hey, we went ahead and added some peppers. Also, this is a big pepper. This is how this is doing. I don't know how long I'm gonna let that stay on there. Look at this one. I think this is a bell pepper. This is an actual pepper. Like a jalapeno pepper, to be honest. Jalapeno peppers. And then these are like the cayenne peppers that we got. That I was just telling y'all about. So yeah. I'm gonna slide this in at the end. What else? Alright, y'all. I'm in the kitchen. I'm already need to so that's some eggplant. To be honest with you, I thought I had some tomatoes out there to harvest, and we was gonna put some tomatoes in there, but we only really had like this red one, so I'm gonna just put these in there. Actually, am I gonna cut them up? I might cut these up real quick. This is just a quick little video, because I really wasn't planning on doing this. I really wasn't planning on showing y'all what I was cooking today. This really was just something quick for me in Egypt to eat, because we just got back from the farm. So I went straight out into the garden, from the farm to the garden, and so this is just our beet leaves, and of course we're gonna save the seeds. So you see all them seeds right there? We're gonna keep all of those. Oh, actually, because I did have, which I need to bring in here, something for me to save the seeds. But this is something that I'm gonna plant in. You know, the strawberries came out of these. This is a strawberry container. You know, I tried to grow strawberries, bro, and it really didn't thrive. I'm gonna try again. You know, you try again. If something don't thrive, try again. It could have been a whole lot of things that could have happened. So just try again, and maybe this time around it may work. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. So we'll save the seeds to that. We're gonna add some red to our meals. We're gonna add all of this in there. We just cleaned all of them off, rinsed all of them off. See right here, we're gonna just cut off the top, cut it down the middle, and then put all the seeds right there.